it is essentially a truck with all the things in it that every man would probably dream of having.
It is one of a kind. It's a one of a kind vehicle.
A lot of people are pushing the boundaries with, you know, doing up trucks, customising all sorts of different facets of them. This has just gone to a new level.
Probably the fattest truck I've ever worked on. Cool as.
The engineering side of this is just absolutely just off its head. We built a truck for a king.
The heart's always been in the transport industry, and I guess after a certain period, being involved for so long, I always kind of had this thing to kind of want to play with trucks and obviously make them look a little bit different to what everybody else was doing. And I think you know, through the last few years, there's been a few projects that we've been on where we've been able to kind of create some pretty unique little sort of twists on trucks, you know, on the Australian roads. And to be able to kind of incorporate the ideas into jobs for other people is an incredible opportunity, and probably one I'm very fortunate to have. So taking on from all the different things that I kind of grew up with and played with, moving into sort of the real high-end kind of custom truck building to where we've got to today has been a result of a little bit of talent, but certainly a lot of relationships and meeting a lot of good people that have given me a chance to try and do something, and a lot of creative freedom. Without that, it's nearly impossible to do kind of some of the stuff that we have been doing. In the past few years, building on all the different stuff that we've done, not doing anything the same as anybody else, nor even the same as what we've done previously, we were contacted by Mack Trucks to look at a project that really tapped into the heart and soul of what I'd spent my entire life dreaming about doing. And to start with a truck that you knew the core of the vehicle and what it was about and its heritage, and how important that was to the original manufacturers, it kind of spoke right to the heart of what I was about, and I wanted the freedom to be able to just go nuts on something once and for all. On a truck build as epic as what this particular truck has been, I would nearly say it's probably the pinnacle of all the work that we've been able to take on. Through weeks and weeks and weeks of discussions and different plans and ideas and everything, you know, this all started to come together.
Jason's got some weird and wonderful ideas, and when he says he's got something on the go, yeah, you get pretty excited about it. It's, yeah, you know it's going to be a one-off.
I was really excited, yeah. You know, I just thought this is a massive opportunity. Be a great job. You know you've got someone that appreciates good stuff.
Couldn't quite believe it at first. I sort of fell into it a little bit and turned up on the right day to say hello, and I think the Sparky they were going to get was running late, and they thought I was that Sparky.
I didn't really want to be involved in it. And Jace just said to me, "No, you got to do it." I said, "Okay."
Well, I didn't actually really know what to expect or what I was getting myself into.
We were given different directions on where we had to go with what was wanted in certain areas, and we made it our own. But none of those things are possible at all without the craftsmanship of the good people involved with it.
Jason pulled together an awesome crew. Everyone's super talented in their own field. A lot of times we're working literally on top of each other and, you know, in amongst each other. It's hard with paint when you're doing that, but the guys are all great. You know, we all get on really well. Yeah, fantastic crew. The engineering side, the stuff that Nick's done, the stuff that Adam's done as well, it's just crazy, the amount of technology and lighting and stainless, and the fabrication side of it, it's just totally custom. Also, like inside too, with what Mick did with the upholstery and the cabinetry. It's got so much going on with it. It's just insane. It's hard to explain just how crazy that truck is. And the thing is, from the exterior, it looks just like a truck. There's so many hidden things in it.
There's a lot of research and development as well that goes into it before you can actually get it to the truck. So it's a lot to be proud of. Yeah.
People do not realise the amount of work that's gone in. It's phenomenal. 4,000 metres of wiring, huge amount of switches. And we've got TV on the roof, we've got a TV at the front, we've got a Bose stereo system, Xbox, PlayStation, Bluetooth set up for the Bose so they can play all their music. A lot of entertainment lighting all through the decking and around the stairs, and it took a long time to fit up. We just fitted up a whole heap of flashing police blue lights around the thing as well, police sirens. I like the timber for it, like the decking and all that, and the stairs, and how everything sort of flows in together. It looks really good, really good. The list keeps on going on and on and on and on and on.
Leather's my thing. That's what I prefer to work with, and a lot of people don't like to work with it. Mainly hot rods and street machines, that's what I normally do. And in the last few years I've been doing trucks with Chase. But normally when I get a hot rod or a nice car or something, I just get the car and get it at my place and just do my thing. But here it's a little bit different. From the beginning it was just an empty truck. Had the seats and everything, you know, I just retrimmed the seats, and the embroidery I got done was like 70 or 80,000 stitches or something, gold thread. I'm glad I did it, you know, it was a good challenge, you know, it was something different, unique.
All the custom work on it, I mean, you know, the paint work is just awesome. Doesn't matter where you look on it, you know, there's nothing on it that you can just buy off the shelf. Exhaust, the intakes, we nailed them. The amount of work that went into them, it was nearly 3 weeks per stack. It was massive. And yeah, the front grille, that's another standout. Between me and Jason, we nailed that. And the rear bar too, there was so many man hours have gone into constructing that thing.
Jason did mention a figure there, you know, 6,000 hours, and once you start adding it up, that was very conservative. There was a fair bit of repair work to be done after fabrication. It needs to be finished off with panel beaters, you know, that sort of thing, paint work. They are top end of the scale colours because they're all 3-layer pearl. Some are actually a 4-layer pearl where they've got candy clears and stuff like that in it. You know, right down to the timber work that's got phenomenal amounts of clear coat on it. There would be close to 35 litres of clear in just the timber work.
If you own a 50-foot cigarette racing boat, then you need something like this to pull it. So my sales pitch is, you know, this is what you have when you can't have what you want.
Design elements are the flag of Johor, the crest, the tiger as well, which is the football team that he barracks for. I just worked off of the boat, changed things a little bit so when it's towing the boat it'll look very similar to that. I did hand draw my own tiger, so it's very close because the one on the boat was basically just the eyes, so I did draw another one that was along the same lines. I'll go in, I'll draw everything out, mask it all out, and then the painters will come in and lay in the base colours. Any airbrushing and that I do with highlights. On Phil's side with that team, just to do paint because there's body work and you know there's panel beaters, shaping everything up beforehand. And then as far as painters, probably about 4, and then myself. Yeah, it's the whole crew. You know, I just sort of sneak in and do my bit and sneak out.
The whole job for me, the best achievement out of all of it, would have to be the friends that I've made. The end result is kind of the cherry on the cake. While I can kind of probably lay claim to the fact that you know, my name's against the truck and you know, I was contacted to take this project on. If we kind of go back and kind of look at all the different things and the different ideas and the way all the guys that have worked on this truck have approached that job, absolute you know, solid team of men that are 100% sort of supportive of all the ideas that we've got. We've all kind of worked together. You know, I'm incredibly difficult to work with when it comes to my ideas, the only idea, and I won't sort of basically deviate from that. But I guess I probably have had these ideas in my head for longer than I can even remember. It's just that there's never been an opportunity for me to actually put them into metal, you know. So now, when I get to a stage where I can kind of let some of these ideas flow, and then somebody can say to me, that's not going to quite work, and we do get to kind of create the outcome that we've got. That's not really me, that's the combination of everybody that's involved in that, you know. So I'm very, very proud and very, I guess, honoured to have been involved. What a good day, you know, when we finally get handed over.
Yeah, you should feel like a king driving that.
I don't think we'll ever get to do another one like it, and I don't think anything will ever be built like that ever again.